Still on Hardball, the second Asian Underwater Hockey Championships will be held at Fort Bonifacio from November 21 to 23. Competitors from Japan and Singapore and, of course, from the local scene will all be participating in the event. Joining us now in the studio are Ging Mendoza, team captain of the Philippine women's team. We also have event organizers Robbie Papa and Michelle Uy. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you for having
Don't
me.
be nervous. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how difficult it was to organize this tournament, and how big is underwater hockey outside of the Philippines?
Okay, difficult. First, it was very difficult. There are actually only 3 teams in Asia. Okay, but around the world, it's a bigger picture. Like there are like at least 20 countries
that are participating,
like in the World's Championship. But for this particular tournament, we only have 3 teams, Singapore, Japan, and the Philippines. No? And this is the second only. Actually, the first one was like an informal one. Like we had Singapore invited us to go to Japan, and then we called it the Invitational, Asian Invitational. And then we formalized it this year and made it the second Asian Underwater Hockey
Is
Championship.
there actually an international circuit that's played every year?
The World's Championships is every 2 years.
We just played.
We just play. It was just held this year, and then in 2010. So it's every 2 years.
Every 2 years.
But there's a competition that we join. But like, let's say in the US, there's a yearly competition. In Australia, they have yearly competitions also, and hopefully this one for Asia.
Okay. So how do you guys get ready for this? I mean, obviously you got to have a little swimming ability. What else? What else does it take?
Well, to prepare for the tournament, you just have to keep playing.
Okay.
You have to build your endurance. You have to, improve your puck handling skills and just basically gel with your teammates. It's a team sport.
Okay.
So you have to know how to pass, how to receive the passes, and get the goal. Get the puck to the goal, basically.
How difficult is it to like be underwater, go up for air, come back down, and remember where the puck is?
Actually, if you keep doing it a lot of times, your lung capacity, you get used to staying down longer. So, training.
So how long can you guys stay underwater for? Or how long can you guys hold your breath for?
It depends Depends how fast the game is, or if you've rested for a long time. It really depends.
Okay.
Actually, staying long is not the secret.
Okay.
The longer you stay underwater, it takes longer time to recover. So you go down, hold the puck, bring it as far as you can, then look for a teammate, then pass it, then you have time to recover.
And how physical does it get, though? I mean, do other people like try and drown you and just keep it?
We were just talking about it. I first covered underwater hockey 20 years ago, and back then the game was really dirty.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had wooden sticks.
Yeah, and then the goalie did.
We didn't have rules then, yeah.
Oh, no wonder.
No blood, no foul.
And there are no whistles underwater.
Yeah.
So how has the game evolved?
Well, I didn't play 20 years ago yet. But
thank you.
Good for you.
I'm sorry.
That makes my day.
But when I started playing, I started seeing, everyone had a lot of bruises. So it still gets pretty rough down there. I mean, I didn't expect it that, yes.
Hindi,
Because you have
if you're new kasi syempre you don't know how to, di ba, iwas. You have no choice. But eventually you will learn how to protect yourself. So
Okay, this is a question I always ask. Does size make a difference?
sometimes.
Yeah, okay. I like the way she says. I like the way she says that.
Talaga? Size makes a difference.
And then the pause.
Yeah, and then the
What? The size of the feet?
Of the pins.
Yeah, okay.
And the
That's
fins.
Kasi dati there was no equipment, just the stick and the mask.
What
and that's it.
is
Ano
it?
pang
What is
MMA?
it?
Well, that's it's for protection.
Yeah.
If you don't use it, you can really injure your
And
hand.
you scratch the bottom of the pool. Right?
Kaya
And then
madalas
if
siya.
you
If you
hold
get
the
hit by
puck,
the
it's
puck.
pretty heavy.
Yeah.
So it gets flipped.
Yeah, before they just
about-
used a regular hockey puck, now it's rubber coated,
Yeah.
which is, takes some of the fun out of it. But this one I want Gino to try.
Why does it have to be me?
Because you're the one with less hair.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry
don't have
about
to
the
fix
hairdo
it,
anymore.
yeah.
We have spray net.
So now you're looking, yeah. Go ahead.
How does this work? This
Okay,
is
why
there's a-
why
this
you
is
the back.
Bill's briefs.
On a
trying
very
to
bad
figure-
day.
No, but okay, there are 6 players to a team.
Okay.
I kind of like
Actually,
this, though. What do you
10,
think?
6 are in the water.
Okay,
At
six
any
are,
given time.
6 are in the water at any given time, but at any rally, can I call it a rally? Okay,
Call it whatever you want. It's our show.
at any rally, how many people are actually underwater? Maybe 1 or 2 are above ground taking
Can be
air?
6 at the
Yeah.
whole time. But again, it's a very dynamic sport, so that everyone's there at the same time. But then you have to time it so that you're down there at the right time
When
and
they
at the
need
right
you.
place to either block a defender from coming in or
But you can't touch the other players, right?
You can.
I mean,
you can
can't
touch.
grab,
You're only aiming for the puck with the stick, so
but
you
not
can't
with your
hit.
like elbow
no.
sticking out.
So
Well,
you
that
cannot.
happens sometimes, but
So can you like maneuver their body
Lean
and
into
put
the
them
other guy.
out, put them out of the
you cannot.
Okay.
But you can do it.
you can't.
know,
But it
I
happens.
can simple.
In the vernacular, gugulangan.
Gugulangan.
Yun, exacto.
Okay, last question. What are the chances of the Philippines?
We're actually very, very positive, or no, not positive, but more chances of winning the gold. Yeah,
Because
because we're more
they
experienced.
don't drink the water here.
Well, that's one. And
Okay.
the pollution there. Because we've had more experience, we've been playing longer than them, and because we've been training very, very hard.
Well, they'll be playing against Japan,
Singapore.
and
Yeah, Japan and
Get the
Singapore.
drop the night before.
Where is this gonna happen? If there's gonna be people out there that want to watch,
Fort Bonifacio, Army Wellness Center.
Where exactly in Fort?
The
Army
Center.
Wellness.
The Army
Ah,
Wellness
the Army
Center, yeah.
Wellness
There's a
Center.
pool
Again,
beside.
Remind us of the dates again.
21 to 23 November.
All right, 21 to 23. This
This Friday.
This weekend.
Friday.
Yeah,
this
this,
weekend
this,
already.
yeah,
Oh,
this
if you're
Friday,
not,
actually.
head down,
Yeah.
check it out. And if there are people out there who want to take up the sport, how do they get a hold of you guys, or how is there any?
We have a
beginner
website,
classes?
actually.
Okay.
So you can go to www.puhc.com. Yeah, puck.com.
Puck.com.
Yeah.
And that will be
Puck.com.ph.
Puck.com.
.ph. Sorry, .ph.
Puck.com.
You have to forgive him. He's 2 hours old. All right, thank you
It's
very
the
much.
helmet.